Hey guys, my name is Gustavo David Ortiz, and this is Agent Hustle. I'm here with Abe Shreve at the Keller Williams North Florida Region Summit, Cultural Summit. So, Abe, you did a wonderful talk this morning, and I really appreciate you coming out to do that. I learned a lot in today's conference. I'm going to be covering it a little bit later as well, just some of the things that you covered. But I'm interested to learn just, what got you into wanting to coach as opposed to, because you started as a real estate agent, correct?
Yeah.
What got you into wanting to coach?
Well, like many of us, I had a coach, and I had several coaches, and I started my coaching experience with MAPS coaches, and they were profoundly impactful on my life and changed the trajectory. And so, one day I thought maybe I want to do this for others. And at the time, I had a coach that was over a part of that. His name's Tony DeSello. He's Diana's husband, and we'd always talk about coaching, and timing wasn't right. And later on, after I'd gone and done some other things, we reconnected, and timing was right, and I just came in and started coaching.
Awesome. Now, you've been doing this for about 15 years?
No, coaching I've been doing for 4 years.
4 years. Okay, very cool, very cool. And so what's the future look like for you?
I don't know. Well, I've got a pretty antsy entrepreneurial spirit, and I got lots of opportunities with MAPS and with Keller Williams to build different businesses, and so I've got some of those things I'm pursuing. But I love coaching.
Awesome.
Like, this is, it's an incredible week for me when I get to wake up on Monday morning and talk to these amazing entrepreneurs and these amazing industry breakers. And
awesome.
Yeah, what an honor.
Well, I have to say, it was, this is the first time I'm coming to see you, and there was a lot of hype behind coming here, and sometimes you hear a lot of hype about stuff, and you go to things and they're not quite what you thought they would be. But I have to say that the hype matched what you brought to the presentation, and I really appreciate it. There was a lot of learning. You really brought up some really great elements for me in my business, and I can totally see how that can impact others in the business. So I personally appreciate you coming in and having a talk with us, and I felt like I learned a lot today. So thank you.
I'll tell you, this region, the North Florida region, they know how to do things. And Georgia set this up a year ago, and she took incredible care of our family. And so, I really appreciate the opportunity, and I'm so impressed with what you guys do here. It is something.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, listen, again, I appreciate you coming out and, giving us some learning, and looking forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, guys, that's Abe Shreve. This is Agent Hustle. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Hey guys, so if you've not had a chance to come to the Keller Williams North Regional Cultural Summit, it's actually really good. This year was Abe Shreve, who was the opening speaker for the event, which was great, as you just saw in the interview that I just did with him. Some of the other things that were kind of interesting, they talk about some cultural some of the culture that's in Keller Williams, and the two stories that really stuck out were Jay Heckerden, who essentially took an associate in who was in need, and also who was supported by his market center, which they were able to kind of get him, he was kind of sick and homeless, and just kind of a really beautiful story. The other one that kind of stood out was Paul Cordeau, who basically made a difference when a friend and an associate of his from his market center unfortunately passed, but he was able to turn that loss into hope for another family. So it was a really beautiful story and a really good show of culture that's in Keller Williams. The other thing of note is Pat Flood. Pat Flood from the Keller Williams Classic 3 is the cultural ambassador for our market center. So that's exciting. So if you see Pat, make sure you say hello and congratulations. So that's it. This event was amazing. I would definitely recommend you check it out next time if you didn't check it out this time, but it was a lot of fun, and that's all. So I see you guys next time. Peace.